Well, listener, that's why I love doing this. I'm going to give it to you. You're absolutely right. So, Dominic Cruz's style itself, like if he did what he did in his heyday, it would not work now, right? The game's advanced too much. But it was the building blocks for creating other fighters to do things. I'll give you a prime example. TJ Dillashaw did a lot of that same stuff, except he moved in and out backwards and forwards sometimes, which made him not so myopic, so to speak, and made him a lot more dangerous. And yes, the angle cutting is definitely still there, without a doubt. And maybe I missed some of that because I'm definitely a plotter. Like I come forward and I want to bang it out, right? But guys like that don't have a long time in the fight game, and it probably partly explains my career. But listen, yeah, I fully agree with you. And unless you're talking about a guy who loves the fight game as much as I do, you don't get to those. But yeah, he started that for people to dovetail off of. Even it was interesting to me to see him in his final fight when he got knocked out by Vera, right? And was that his final fight? I think it was. He had adapted the newbie MMA style, right? Like where the front one foot was forward, but he switched back and forth, and he would use his front hand as kind of his power hand, which I find interesting. Hyde Emil tooled me up with that style at El Nino. I hadn't seen it before, but I think it goes a long way to saying this, guys. Styles work really well when an opponent doesn't know what you're doing, right? Like Royce Gracie won the first 4 UFCs because nobody knew what he was doing, right? Otherwise, he would have been outmatched by some of those people, probably chemo just on strength alone. But the fact of the matter was he had a knowledge base they didn't. And when people get used to you, everybody knows this in the gym. Like I got a great Peterson roll, right? But like nobody in the gym falls for it. But I get in tournaments and they actually fall for it, right? Like because they're not used to you, they're not used to your style. But absolutely right. Yes. Also about his knees. That style is very damaging on the knees. Whenever we use side-to-side movement in the gym now, believe me, I'm thinking and feeling my knees, and I wear those. They Anaconda's garbage. I mean, I got it, but it's horrible. It's a waste of money. I use those really tight knee guards that like basically stick to your skin. And they've even got some metal on the sides where your ACL would be, I guess. And I need him now, to be honest with you. I'm an old man. And poor Dominic, I think part of what ruined his knees is that style. You go side to side like that constantly. You're putting a lot of flex on that. And the human body's not really made to do that, right? It was a crafty thing to do at the time, but I don't think you can do that. And Dominic never took a break, right? There was no forward back. He just, he would he'd go side to side and side to side, and he'd switch. And obviously that part is gone. But you're right. He was the building block for other people. Like and subscribe. Read my book, Warrior of the Light.